Hello and welcome to a brand new season of Zero to Hero. Yes, welcome back to episode 21 of Zero to Hero. I'm Wes, and in today's episode we're going to be playing our very first game in the Vanarama National League as FC United of Manchester. If you haven't watched the last episode, please go back and watch it and you'll get to see how we made it here to the Vanarama National League. It was a fantastic season last season. We did absolutely everything we could to win the league, but it wasn't possible. So we managed to go up through the playoffs, beating Solihull Moors in the semi-final and then beating Chorley in the final. Now, I've played through the summer and I've played through the pre-season and I've got some transfers to tell you about, I've got some contract extensions to tell you about, and I'm going to be looking at where the board expects us to finish this season, where the media think we're going to finish this season, and then we're going to get on to the first match of the league season against Eastleigh. So, first of all, we'll go through the transfers. We'll have a look at the transfers out, because there's been a few players released. Some players that you will recognise that have gone. Players like Matt Red, Bastante Gomez, Michael Kay, Dave Richards, Adam Dawson, Arlen Birch, George Withy, all gone on free transfers because they either weren't good enough for us or they didn't want to re-sign. I know that Dave Richards wanted to leave the club because he wasn't playing for us much. And that was because Brooke was playing much better than him, even though he's not rated as highly as him. Dawson we wanted to really keep, but he was out injured towards the end of last season, and we thought maybe to try and sign a younger replacement for him. Arlen Birch was only a backup for us, so he's not a huge loss for us. And Bastante Gomez, our £6,000 midfielder, he went because he spent most of the season out injured, and he didn't play many games for us, and I thought, let's just get his wages off the books and bring in somebody younger, more naturally fit, and someone that's not going to be as injury prone as him to play as a backup. So they're all the released players. Matt Red actually retired, so we didn't have to get rid of him. And then we'll have a look at the players we've brought in. There have been a fair few. We haven't paid any money for any of them. We still will be looking for a certain number of players to bring in to strengthen where we can. But I think I'm rather happy with where we are at the moment. We'll see after the first few games where we need to strengthen. But we'll start with introducing you to the first one, Dylan Levitt. He is a 19-year-old Welsh midfielder, attacking midfielder with a current ability of 3 stars and a 5-star potential ability. He came in on a free transfer from Blyth. He had been at Man United previously. He only played one game for Blyth last season, so hopefully he will come in as a backup. We're not really playing with an attacking midfielder, but I wanted him there in case we have to change formation during the season. We then brought in Will Harris, also on a free transfer. He is a 19-year-old English centre-back with a 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He came in on a free transfer from Bradford Park Avenue, where he played 10 games for them last season and an average rating of 6.60, formerly of Burnley as well. But he showed some great potential, so we thought we'll bring him in. He's going to be a bit of a backup for us. We then brought in Harry Gagan, or Gagan, however you want to pronounce that. He is a 19-year-old centre-back with a 2.5-star current ability and a 4.5-star potential ability. He's come in straight into the under-18s. Again, another backup for us who's hopefully going to show potential. He came in on a free transfer At the end of last season, he came in from Barnsley. Then we brought in Ben Adamson, yet another 19-year-old English centre-back who's gone into the under-18s. A 2.5-star current ability and a 5-star potential ability. He came in on a free transfer from Hull. We then brought in Jamie Grimes, also on a free transfer, 29-year-old English centre-back. He came in on a free transfer. He's got a 3.5-star current and potential ability, a bit of experience at the back. We brought him in to really replace Michael Kay, who went out on a free transfer. He came in on a free transfer from Cheltenham, where he made 3 appearances last season, 7 the year before. He's got plenty of experience at this level with the likes of Dover and Kidderminster. He has been up to the lofty heights of the Championship at one point early in his career, playing for Leicester and Swansea. Never actually made any appearances for them. So he's got plenty of experience at this level, so he should be a good signing. We then brought in Callum Smith from Fleetwood on a free transfer. He is a 21-year-old English left winger. He has a 2.5-star current ability and a 4.5-star potential ability. He came in on a free transfer, like I said, from Fleetwood, but he did spend the last season out on loan at Workington, where he made 35 appearances, scored 2 goals, 9 assists, 1 player of the match, and an average rating of 6.80, so hopefully he can replicate some of that form for us. We then brought in Tommy Rowland. He is a 18-year-old Welsh central midfielder with a 2.5-star current ability and a 5-star potential ability. My big thing this summer was trying to find players with lots and lots of potential. Might not necessarily be playing at the top of their game at the moment, but players that can improve throughout the years at the club. He came in on a free transfer from Liverpool. We then signed our first Brazilian player of the series, Marulio, an 18-year-old Brazilian striker. He has a current ability of 4 stars and a potential 5-star potential ability. He's a target man. He's one of our big signings of the summer. I'm hoping he's going to be another great striker for us. And he came in on a free transfer from Man United. We then brought in Connor Ryder on a free transfer. He is a 18-year-old English fullback, likes to play at right back. He's got a 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. He'll be a bit of a backup for us to start with. We'll give him a go early in the season, see if he can become a first-team regular for us. He should be with the current ability he's got. We then signed Ted Can on a free transfer, 19-year-old keeper, English, 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He will be back up for Oliver Brook this season. He came in on a free transfer from West Brom. He's also been at Liverpool during his time. Not made any appearances at senior level. We then brought in Zach Walker. He is a 19-year-old English right winger with a 2-star current ability, 4-star potential. He came in on a free transfer from Chesterfield, not playing a game for them. He's going to be a bit of a backup for us. And then we managed to finalise the loan signing of Darren Cool from our parent club Peterborough. He is an 18-year-old English left back with a 2.5-star current ability and 5-star potential. Like I said, he's on loan from Peterborough, so hopefully he might be able to be a bit of a backup for us. We don't have to play him because of our Peterborough being our parent club. We don't necessarily have to play him. They'll just keep him here all season, and we're not paying him any wages. So we'll move on to where the board expect us to finish this season. The board are expecting us to fight bravely against relegation. I don't expect us to do much better than that, to be fair. Whatever we can do this season is a plus. I'm just hoping to avoid this massive relegation zone at the bottom. If we can manage a point a game, we should be fine. I don't know whether we'll have a look at the season preview. The media expect us to finish 20th. So we're not going to, according to the media, we won't be relegated. We're going to try and finish as high up the table as we possibly can. Just looking at that, Barrow, my old club, are favourites for the league. We'll see where they finish at the end of the league. Also, my old former club, York, the team that I started out this series with, are also in this league, so we'll be having a few episodes with my former clubs in them. Now, I mentioned about contracts extending. We did manage to extend the contracts of pretty much everybody in the club who we wanted to keep. Owen Brook, not Oliver Brook, Owen Brook, we managed to sign him on a 2-year contract on £170 a week, so he's going to be with us for a couple of years now. Gareth Dean, we already confirmed the extension of at the end of last season. He's only with us for another season. He is getting on a bit. He's 30 years old now, so he is our captain though, so we're going to keep him at the club for now. Marcus Wood, we also managed to re-sign on a 2-year contract, so he will be staying with us for the foreseeable future. Pozo as well, there was some interest shown in him by Oxford, but we managed to re-sign him on a 2-year contract. We had to give him a bit more money. He's on £625 a week. We wanted to keep hold of him because he was our best midfielder last season. Lewis Knight managed to keep as well. He's on a 2-year contract. Jason Gilchrist, however, we did manage to re-sign him on a 2-year contract for a bit less money than what he was on before. And also, the player of the season last season, Luis Robles, we signed him on a 1-year deal on £675 a week. We needed to start paying him some bigger money to keep him with us. With the goals he scored for us last season, he basically got us promoted. 24 goals in the league, 28 in all competitions, in 50 appearances for the club last season, and an average rating of 7.11 in the league and a 7.17 all competitions. We've also managed to keep hold of Chris Speed, Owen Nolan, Nathan Sherron. We also managed to re-sign Charlie Walford on another year's loan because Port Vale extended his contract. So he'll be with us for another season. He is out injured at the moment. Hopefully, he's going to be out for about 3 months. So, I mean, we want to keep him around because he is a good player. But we have got the likes of Ben Donnelly Blackburn who can fill in for him. And we also, because we've got Darren Cole on loan as well, he's going to be playing as backup. Nigel Jones we managed to keep as well, and we have promoted him to the senior team. He's here with us till next season. Still on his youth contract. He's only on £5 a week, bless him, at 17 years old. So that's what the squad looks like this season. And we're going to get on to our first match against Eastleigh. And this is the formation we're going with. Yes, it looks very familiar. Those of you who watched last season, it is the exact same formation that we've been using all last season and that got us promoted. We're going to stick with it for now, see how we can cope against the teams in the higher division and see where it gets us. If we do struggle with this, then we will use one of the other backup tactics that I've got that we will switch to, a bit more defensive minded in that, so that we can kind of absorb some pressure, maybe play counter-attacking football this season. But we'll see. Hopefully this formation that we've had all last season that did well for us will help us in this division also. Okay, so this is the starting 11 we're going with for our first match of the season. We've gone with Brook in goal, Donnelly Blackburn at left back, Sherron and Grimes at centre back, and Ryder making his debut at right back. Midfield of Pozo and Wood, Smith and Knight on the wings, and the front two that were so great for us last season, Gilchrist and Robles. On the bench we have Tom Edwards, Gareth Dean, Tommy Rowland, Zach Walker and Marulio, playing on an attacking mentality, structured team shape with retained possession, shorter passing, exploit the flanks, be more disciplined and higher tempo. So it's exactly the same formation, mentality, team shape, everything that was the same as last season. There's a few new players in there, but mostly it is a team that did well for us last season. I thought I'd repay them by giving them a chance in the National League. And we'll see how we fare. Hopefully we can at least score a goal, maybe one or two. We had a bit of a sketchy pre-season. A few of the games that we should have really been winning, we drew. We did lose against our parent club. Robles threw on goal early on, forcing a save out of the keeper. We've won the corner. Pozo with the corner. Can't find anybody really. I still haven't changed the set piece instructions. I haven't had a chance to have a look at those throughout the summer. I've been more focusing on finding players. You may have noticed that we do not have Blackford in the squad. That is because although he was out of contract, we could not agree a contract for him to bring him to the club permanently because he just wanted too much money. More money than I was willing to pay him, and we have just gone 1-0 down. 11 minutes in. We kind of expected it really. All last season we were conceding early goals and then scoring late on in games. But it was poor marking from Sharon there. He just put up no resistance to the Eastleigh striker. And it was just an easy goal for them really. Although he's cleared the ball there. Gilchrist through to Robles. What can Robles do with it here? Can he get the cross in? He's gone wide. And he has. He's got the cross into Wood. And that's 1-1. His first goal of the season. First assist for Robles. He did well there. He drifted out wide, looking for the cross. And he managed to pick out Marcus Wood. And a great strike from him to get his first goal of the season. And an equaliser for us. Just 15 minutes in and we're back at 1-1, but they're coming straight back at us and Brooke holds it convincingly. Pozo with the ball to Smith, trying to find Robles. He has, but he can't control it. Blackburn with the ball now. Smith to Pozo, back to Smith who crosses it into Knight at the back post, but he can't quite find the target and heads over. It's good stuff from us here. We're showing that we're no pushovers. Blackburn winning the ball at the back fantastically. Gilchrist now through to Robles. He's through on goal, forces a save. He did fantastically to get that shot away. He had two defenders around him and still managed to get the shot away, forcing a save out of the keeper. And we seem to be defending quite well now. Smith with the ball now to Blackburn, who tries to find Robles but can't. They're coming back at us now. They've got the cross in, good header away from Ryder. They had a shot, but it was saved by Brooke and good clearance as well. Grimes having a good debut. Sharon not playing well. He's only on a 6.3. We're 30 minutes into the first half. And we're looking like a decent side at the moment. If we can go in at half-time level, then we'll be doing well. And maybe we can get out second half and nick a goal. And it looks like we are going in at half-time level. So we'll get through half time and get the second half underway. We were defending a corner and they've scored once again. Set pieces being our undoing. Just a free header there for their player on the edge of the 6-yard box, and we're 2-1 down. Hopefully we can come back again. Pozo playing it forward to Gilchrist, back to Pozo, to Wood, to Gilchrist, up to Robles. Can he find a cross? He's not. He's played it back to Pozo, to Wood, and we've lost out. And now they're going to break on us. They're through on goal. Could this be 3-1? No, it was a good save from Brooke. Safe hands at the back, showing why he is first choice for us. We're 55 minutes in now. We need to be pushing on for an equaliser. They've got a long throw, and now it's 3-1. It was just a long throw in, a header on from their player, and a tap in at the back post. We initially got the header away, and they just crossed it, put the ball across the 6-yard box and tapped it in at the back post. Poor marking in that 6-yard box from our players. And now we've got 2 goals to score. Knight with the ball, cross into Robles, and he can't find the net for his first of the season. Nearly 70 minutes in now, and we're going to probably make some changes soon. safe hands from Brooke from that corner. We're 70 minutes in, so we're going to make some subs. Donnelly Blackburn not having the best of games. Jamie Grimes, after a good start, is not playing well. I think we haven't got a left back on the bench at the moment, so Donnelly Blackburn's going to have to stay on for now. Although I believe Connor Ryder, can Connor Ryder play at left back? I'm sure he can. Let's have a look. He can, according to his profile, he can. So we'll put him across on the left, and then we'll bring on Tom Edwards for Donnelly Blackburn for his first appearance of the season. We're also going to bring off Robles, and we're going to give Marulio his debut. We're going to play him. We're going to swap him around though. We're going to play Gilchrist as the more advanced of the two forwards, because Marulio is a natural target man. So we'll play him there, and then we'll play Gilchrist in his preferred position as an advanced forward, and see if that helps us out here. Our Brazilian wonder kid, see if he can grab a goal on his debut. We've got our first highlight since the substitutions, and we're defending again. And that is now 4-1. We are crumbling at the back, and that will put us rock bottom of the league as things stand. We're not even going to watch the replay. It's a shame really, because we started so well. We're 84 minutes in. I'm going to make our final substitution. We're going to bring off Nathan Sherran. We're going to bring on our captain, Gareth Dean, for his first appearance of the season. It's not a very attacking change, I know, but we need to try and stem the flow of goals at the back. I mean, as things stand as things look on the stats, we should be losing. They've had 18 shots, we've only had 9. So, not good. We're into stoppage time. I think this is going to be it. And it is. That's full time. We've lost 4-1. Not the start we envisioned at the beginning of the season. Everybody looked switched off in the team talk. Yeah, so we're bottom of the league. Not a great start, but there's still a long way to go. We could still bring some more players in to try and strengthen us. We've only got to fight bravely against relegation anyway, so hopefully it won't be too bad for us this season. If you like that, please give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button. Please subscribe for more Football Manager 18 content, and thank you very much for watching.